Hi everybody. It's me, Marion. Um, Drop some money. No, I'm just playing. That's actually rent money. I'm actually super poor. Um, anyway, so I was trying to do the video and I think I'm having some fucking hair problems. If you know me, you know that I like my hair swinged one way or the other. I don't know why. So I was like, should I do it like this? Should I do it like this? Um, Anyway, you know what I'm going to be talking about. I've been working out. Look at this. And if I flex, you still can't see anything yet. But it's gotten a lot better. Anyway, I'm here to talk about the zodiac. I really should have got my eyebrows done before I did the video. But all the time my videos are for the moment. So, last time I did Gemini and Taurus because I am not interested in dating a Taurus. And I knew that was a sign I would never date. So I was like, let me just get this video over with. Because if you say you're a Gemini, unless you're a millionaire and you're a Gemini, then I'm like, yeah, let me give this a try, But if you're just a regular Gemini, I'm like, I'm not doing it. That's just probably one sign I don't ever want to date. Also a Pisces. Gemini being the worst. Pisces being right after. For me. One of the other signs I thought that I would never date is a Cancer. Just the things I've read about Cancer and I know about Cancer. However, I do want to say that I think in some of my other videos I've said things like I've never really had many Cancer friends. I've never really dated Cancer. So a lot of my information is just based off of research, which I don't like to do a video just based off of research. Pretty much all my videos are combined with research and personal experience. But I haven't had too many Cancers in my life, nor Capricorns. That's why I haven't done that either. Just a couple of signs that I haven't really dated too much of that I was like trying to hold back on. Anyway, so Cancer is what we're going to be discussing. I just want to say that this is not my jacket. This is my sister's jacket. So I don't think that she watches my videos. But if she do, then I should probably send this quick message to her and say, I put this jacket in my car and gave it to you. And then when I dropped you off, you didn't take it. And then it was just in my car for days. And then I was cleaning out my car. I took it back. Somehow it got back in my house. And so I was doing a video, so I decided to put it on. But I'm giving you your jacket back whenever you realize that you don't have it anymore. Anyway, so I think I'm showing too much cleavage. I usually like to relax, but I'm about to go anyway, I'm getting off track. The point is we're going to be discussing the compatibility between a Taurus woman and a Cancer man. Now, I thought I would never date a Cancer. I wasn't completely. And based on the research, there's videos everywhere. Based on the research, I'm going to give this couple an 7.98. Anyway, this sign can work. It didn't work with me. I just recently dated a Cancer. It was a very quick, it didn't even last anything, didn't it? But it just confirmed to me why I personally don't ever want to date a Cancer. And why I think that there's a lot of better matches out there. The reason I did say 8-7 because it can work. These signs aren't so conflicting. With the Taurus, the things that make a Taurus walk away or say no is all the things from the opposite sign that it's very conflicting. This Cancer is not, it's not much to battle with. You know what I mean? They are pretty easygoing. So that's why I say it can work if you want it to work. But the hardest part will be getting interest. Okay. In this relationship, like I've told you before in a lot of my other videos, that Tauruses, we don't like to take lead. We like our man to take lead. However, we know how to take lead. Meaning if you're a weak-minded sign, not weak-minded sign, but you're one of those signs that are not fully in control, then like a Cancer, then a Taurus can, take over. So we like our man to be in control. In this relationship, the Taurus woman will have to take control. Cancers are very bland. They're not controlling. They don't like to make any type of decisions, big or small. So in this relationship, if you're one of the Tauruses like me who just can't stand taking the lead, then you won't like to be in a relationship with a Cancer. Cancers fall back and follow. So though a Taurus woman likes to follow her man, and in this situation she would have to lead, because the relationship wouldn't go anywhere with the Cancer being in charge. So put on your big girl panties and run that fucking relationship, because it's not going to happen if you expecting a man to be that alpha male that we like as Taurus women. If you're expecting that from a Cancer guy, you're not getting that. What you will get, so I'll say the good and the bad. So let me start off with the good. The good for these two signs is that Cancers are pretty honest. They don't like drama, so you're not going to get too much of an argument with a Cancer man. They're very laid back, and they're easygoing, and they're going with the flow. So if you want to, whatever you want to do, I mean, it's not an issue with the Cancer. So Cancers can pretty much get along with anybody. They have that type of personality. There's nothing about a Cancer to truly hate. So it's kind of hard to not like this sign as a person. To date, it's a little bit different. So the negatives. The negatives with this sign, I think, is just being the fact that, okay, I was talking to somebody about, hey, I'm getting this Cancer and I don't really know. He seems like really like emotional, and I don't know, and like he just seems like whatever, like he doesn't care. I don't know what's going on. You can't really like necessarily read them because their emotion seems always just steady. So you don't know when they're truly angry or mad or happy or sad. You just can't figure that out with the Cancer. I was talking to my coworker and she told me that Cancers are crazy. And then I thought about it and I'm like, that makes sense, because it's the emotional signs that are the craziest. Because if you're not that emotional, you're not going to be crazy. There's nothing to get crazy about. So I was thinking that's probably why this guy was a little off the rail, and just said some things that completely threw me off. And I was just like, I can't fucking do this. And after this Cancer, I'll promise never to date another Cancer, because I never even wanted to in the first place. But he was really nice looking on the outside. And he seemed like sweet, like a teddy bear. And so I was like, fuck it, let me give it a try. So the bad is they can kind of, like, they don't show emotion, so you don't know that they're acting crazy. You don't know that there's a fucking like 30 loose screws in their fucking head when you're dating them. So they seem perfect. But when they like you, or when they get some type of emotion or feeling towards you, then things get a little crazy. They become obsessive, and just creepy to me. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. I just think that when they're connected, when they're deeply connected and they really want you, whether you're with them or not, they become like a fucking creep. Like just creepy compulsive. Creepy obsessive. Another negative about this sign is, like I said, just the fact that Taurus is they like their man to really be that alpha male, which I think is why some Tauruses like myself seem to be more attracted to fire signs, because those fire signs are alpha male, very dominated, and whether we get along or not, which we usually don't get along, we admire their strength and their courage and their, like, alpha male qualities. Cancer just don't have that. Cancer is more of a feminine sign, and they're not dominant. So I think part of the initial attraction or staying connected, like having some type of physical attraction or like mental attraction, is the fact that the Taurus feels too dominated for the Cancer. The Taurus feels smarter. The Taurus feels more strong-minded. And the Taurus just feels like can view the Cancer guy as a weak male, which is how I always have viewed a Cancer man as a weak man that couldn't really deal with a Taurus woman. Because even though Tauruses, we are pretty like womanly and feminine. We are the bull. So, sometimes we come off shy and quiet and yada, yada, yada. But if something spark us to act like that animal, we definitely will. And to control a bull, you have to be stronger than a bull. And a Cancer is just not stronger than a bull. So I feel like maybe this might be a better match if it was a Cancer woman and a Taurus male. I think that would even be better than a Taurus woman, because then the Cancer woman would be the feminine, Taurus man would be the more dominating. And I think that might actually work. This video is 10 minutes. I'm sorry that it didn't have as much structure as I wanted it to. There's just so much thought that's going on in my mind. Yeah, so I would give it just, the only reason I'm giving it is an 8 because it can work. They're both honest people. Neither one of them are known to cheat or be deceiving or anything like that. You just have a Taurus who's, I like to say for Taurus women, we're dominant, but we don't want to be dominant. So we need to have somebody that's very strong-willed to, just overpower us. I, as a woman, like to be overpowered by my man. Because if a man doesn't overpower me, then I feel like I'm going to just keep overpowering him because I have such strong personality, like a lot of Taurus women. So we like somebody with super strong personality that can override us sometimes. I don't want to win every single argument. I don't want to get my way every single time. I want somebody to challenge whether I'm right or wrong sometimes, because Taurus, we always think we're right, and about 89% of the time we are right. But we want someone to prove to us that there's a small percent chance that we could be wrong, We like that mental battle, that we want someone to challenge our intelligence. We want someone to be able to hang with us mentally and physically too. Now, as far as physical, I don't want to get into that. But sexually, I don't think that this is a good match either, because the same thing, it just goes with the control. When it comes to having sex, a Taurus, we want to be dominated. We want to be like your little slave. We want you to throw us and around, and we want you to be the master, and only in bed. Okay. We want I'm not like your slave throughout the whole relationship, but when we have sex on this bed, I want you to put that shit down. Okay? And a Cancer, he can't really hang with us as far as sex. His sex is more so based off of his feelings, where our sex is just based off our physical, and it has nothing to do with mental. It's just we want to get fucked. We don't want to make love, and Cancer doesn't really know how to do that, nor does a Cancer really know how to take control in the bedroom. A Cancer man rather the Taurus woman take control. I mean, she will. She gotta, bust her little nut, but that's not what she wants. And that will be like a little, not a huge issue, obviously. If a Taurus love you, we know how to deal with the things that we are not too fond of. But it's still that thing, damn, I wish he was a little bit more dominated in the bedroom. I wish he would fucking tie me up and spank me a little harder and throw me around and fucking call me a bitch or something like that. We like a little drama. We like a little aggression. And Cancer just doesn't do it for us. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I didn't want to go too much into details. Like I said, Cancer is just one of those personalities that can get along with everybody. So yeah, these two won't be fighting all the time. They will just, I think in most cases, they'll realize that they're just not for each other and walk away. If they do, deeply love each other and they have some type of strong bond, there's no reason why it can't work, which is why I gave it an 8. Because I don't like this couple, and I think that these two aren't for each other. But if they do meet, they both have qualities that they can appreciate. They're both pretty honest and pretty loyal, and that in itself is the foundation of a relationship for a Taurus at least. So she's a Taurus woman seeing that in a Cancer man is something that might have her sticking around for a little bit longer. So there you have it. Cancer man and a Taurus woman. I give it a 8. But it's a rough 8. It's a rough 8. It's pushing a 7. Anyway, that's it. We'll see if I upload this video, because I was trying to do this video on my fucking computer, and then I just realized my computer doesn't have a camera, or I can't find the camera. I could be that dumb, but I can't figure out where the camera is, so I had to do it on my phone again, and it looked better on my camera. Anyway, that's all, folks. Bye.